Hello everybody and welcome to this new challenge here on Calmlands. This is the 200 horsepower challenge. This was created by Krustoo. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. So what is this challenge? Well, this is just a fun challenge. This is not a serious challenge of any kind. So it's a challenge where you initially challenge yourself. So there's no end goal to this challenge. You just play away and have fun. So to start the default farming equipment, removing that from the map, your starting money needs to be 250,000. I got round down to about 250,013 pounds. So I'm sure to give or take a few pound there. So you need to buy your initial plot of land from your 250,000. So I've bought field 34. So the challenge is that you can only use equipment that is 200 horsepower or less. So anything just above 201 horsepower you can't use. So it's a challenge in itself to have the equipment 200 horsepower or below. So no unreal equipment. Try and avoid it as best as you can. So the game settings, the economic difficulty on easy. You can have traffic is optional, on or off. So no loans, no leasing, no super strength. Seasonal growth is off. Snow is on. Crop destruction, periodic plowing, fieldstone, lime required. Weeds are all optional. AI worker refill. So if you're using AI workers, you have to have their options all off. So as it's saying, to avoid unreal equipment. So this is basically a challenge. You challenge yourself. You can set your own goal, or you can just play away however you want. Now, I've started in September because when I first started recording this, there was no audio. So I kind of started. So what I've done is my initial equipment is as follows: the John Deere 6430, the trailer that you see here. Might change this one out because it doesn't actually have straps on it. So doing logging is going to be a pain in the backside if I have to lose logs on the way. Front and rear mower cutter bar. And at the shop I have a windrower and loading wagon. So the initial start that I've got is to cut down a few trees and try and get a fermenting silo. So we are going to go and hopefully deliver these logs. I hope it works. So what I might do is swap this one out for the man-made or self-made log trailer, or a log trailer of similar kind that will take the logs in a bit easier than this will. So I don't really have a goal for this myself, so I'm just going to play away until I'm happy with the outcome at the end. Hope to try and go for about maybe 30 episodes at max. Depending on how it does, might go a bit longer if everybody's wanting to see more of it. We do have the option for free landscaping, which means I'll have to put money in, obviously, because on console we can't just add and subtract money any way we want. So we'll see how we get on with what we have. If we'll work out the landscaping when it comes to it, if we desperately need to do it. So we'll work with what we have at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll get these logs delivered, and See what we get. As I say, I want to get a fermenting silo today and possibly a shed. We'll just have to see how we get on. So I need to deliver these logs over here, I think. Logs. Right, I imagine the logs are going in here. No. Maybe in there. Maybe I have to put the logs in manually, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put the... Let's just test this a second. Yeah, I'm going to have to put them in. Right, okay. That's a bit annoying. Right, so it looks like we're doing this by hand. Maybe, I don't know, is that because of the trailer I'm using? Possibly. Maybe it's too high off the ground. Possibly too high off the ground for it. We'll have to see when we test that out with the actual wood trailer. Grab that log. So there are quite a few people doing this challenge, so I thought I would just have a stab at this myself. Seems to be quite a popular challenge. So we'll see how we get on. I will get a list of everybody doing the challenge in the description down below. It's not even funny. Yeah, I think we're going to have to change this trailer out. It's not I don't think it was an expensive trailer anyway, this one, so... Oh, dear. I would like to do some greenhouse work. It would help if I sold the logs, wouldn't it? 1,000. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell that trailer. 6,000. Let's just check the price for the forestry trailer. I don't know if it's in here. We've got that one there, 2,000. That'll be a good one. There was that one there at 1,000. I think the 2,000, that one would be better. So we'll change that to John Deere since we've got a John Deere. We might as well. And we'll buy that. Okay, and then we shall sell that one. So that's us up to 14,000. Okay. Hopefully the logs will stay in this one better, as I would be able to get more in it. So yeah, so this is my other equipment here, which is the windrower and the loading wagon. So as I say, hopefully I can get a fermenting silo soon. And then, yeah, it's got straps on it, that's fine. And get a fermenting silo, and then we could do some grass work. It's going to be interesting to see if this trailer actually stays steady with the logs in it. Right, I will go and load this trailer up, and then I will cut you guys back in once I have a full trailer load. and we shall see where we stand there, whether we can get our fermenting silo or we'll change the plan to do something else. So I'll see you soon. Right, welcome back everybody. So I managed to get a full load here on the trailer. So we'll go up to the shop and see if this will sell a bit easier than the other trailer. As you can tell, we're into the poor weather now, so now I've noticed that this trailer is very, very unstable when it comes to corners. And the straps don't go all the way to the back, so we're going to have to try and come up with some sort of solution to this. A bit of a nightmare. I thought the straps would have gone right to the back of the trailer, but they don't. Didn't realize they only go to the very front. So I imagine that this trailer is ideal for the logs for the complete length of the trailer. So, but we'll try and sell this and see how we get on. Hopefully I don't have to unload this again by hand. If it does come to the crunch, then what I could do is we could use the mobile utility sell point. Yeah, I know it's a bit unrealistic, but what I'm thinking is I could maybe incorporate it as someone coming to buy the logs from me and having to cut it up themselves. Something along that lines. At least that way it kind of, it's not taking it away too much from the realism aspect. Maybe. I think we can probably live with that. And that is not good. That was not good. This is not going to... No. Alright. Okay, this isn't going to work out at all, is it? I think we may have to go ahead with that idea. Oh, right. A great start to the challenge. Having to get in and out of the tractor all the time. Oh, terrible. Right, so we're up to 17,000 now. I think we're going to have to relent and go with that idea of selling the wood with the mobile utilities. This is not, yeah, this has not been a good start to the challenge. Well, I'm saying it's not a good start. I mean, it's not really making too much. So we'll stick with the 18,000 at the moment. Right. So it looks like we're gonna relent and use the utilities. So what I'll do is probably cut a few trees down and we'll sell them that way. Let's see if we can get the fermenting silo. I don't actually know how much they are, actually. Let's just check that. It's under factories anyway. Fermenting silo, 15,000. We could potentially just get that now, but we could sell a few trees first. Yeah, so what we could do is sell a few trees, see where we stand money-wise, and then get the fermenting silo, cut the grass, put it in the silo, and possibly buy a greenhouse and sell some veggies. probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right. So I know the mobile utilities costs are around about 500. So what we'll do is we'll cut a few trees down here. As I say, obviously I'm going to need to get a stump grinder, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. We'll cut a few of these down and we'll cut them. We'll downsize them. Right. Say the straighter the parts, the better. Right, so we've got one there. We'll cut this one here. Don't want to be spending every episode just doing logging, so we want to try and get into something different. We will do fields and stuff, but at the moment I want to try something different, a different approach. So we'll see how we get on. There's that one. And take this one down as well. Right, we'll take this one down and we'll sell them. So we'll just make it out that we've got someone coming along to sell the trees, to buy the trees, and they've got to cut them up themselves, but perfect. Right, oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope, okay. Cut that there. We'll cut a bit there. Right. So what we need is, I think it's in tools, is it? No. Can't remember where. Oh, there it is. No. Is it in here? Where is the mobile sell point? I have lost it. Sure, it was in tools. Being selling points then. And there it is. Right, perfect. Right. And the good thing is we can actually... Did that sell that whole tree? I think so. We can actually move this as well. So that's them sold, so that's up to 26,000 now. Right, let's just move, well, I'm going to move it, but whenever I load back in, it's going to move it to where I actually placed it down. Right. So what we could do now is get the the fermenting silo. We've got that one, which I like the look of that one, or that one. Both the same. They do the same job. I think we'll go with this one actually. So, where could we put this that it's not going to totally destroy 15,000? Yes, right. So I'm thinking it's probably going to need to go. The number was a lot lower down here, was it? Right, so we may end up having to do some sort of landscaping, but I'm going to drop this down. There. Right. What we could do is just soften that off, I think. Not really doing much softening there. It's quite a... We could try and work with that then. Right. Perfect. Get some more trees cut down and we shall see how this fares. It's not too bad. You could probably raise that bit there, I would imagine. That we could do that. Not wanting to level that bit. Probably just go deliver, reverse it in, and then, because it seems to be a bit better coming from there. And why it will not lift that area, I don't know. Right, so get a couple more trees cut down. Cut this one. Okay, it's not wanting to let me get those branches for some reason. Right. Okay. Right, so we'll get a couple more and then we'll see where we stand. Oh, this one's a big one. Not wanting to let me cut some of these branches off. Right, oh. Goodbye. Oh, there. There. And there. The good thing as well, we can actually get down to the river to get water and stuff, so that's quite handy. Or the lake, whatever you want to call it. Alright, get much for that one. Obviously an old tree, so it's not worth very much. Oh, damn. Right. Okay, so where is the oh, grab the saw. Yeah, we're up to 17,000 now, so we could potentially afford a greenhouse as well. But the only downside to that is we won't have enough really for a trailer. So, gotta be careful of that. Oh, there's a log. There we go. Wow, that was 870 pounds worth. Okay. Right. So let's get started on getting the grass done. Right. So I'm not sure how far I'm able to go. It didn't seem to stop me there even though I went over the line. Or the boundary line. So we'll just go as close to the line as we can. I'm not going to say we're going to get a huge amount off this. So there are many pieces of land there that would give you a lot more grass. So we'll just see how we get on. Not actually too bad for the size of the field I've chosen. I'm quite happy with it. Got to be careful of that bit there. It's quite a bump there. So I think what we'll do with this series is go day by day. Do, hopefully if it works out, do one series per month, so to speak. So we'll do something in this month and then next month be something different, or carrying on from where we left off. So we'll see where it takes us. May do it, you know, if I'm partway through a job, maybe finish that job and then go into the next month and then carry on completing that job. Oh, there we hit a tree stump already. So you're gonna have to watch out for the old tree stumps because there's quite a few of them. Oops. But I think I'll be happy once we get, I'm hoping to try and get the log cabin here. And that would actually look really nice. Having the log cabin here, and you open the door and out into the, looking out over here. So it'll be nice. There's quite a lot of grass, especially with the fact that I can only use a certain high power mower. Could have probably used a swather, but that would have just taken all my money out of the bank. So I think we'd be better avoiding doing that. Maybe in the future episodes we'll get one. Because we're playing on easy mode as well, so prices and that will be a lot nicer. I'd maybe try and make this area the farmyard area, the initial plot of land. So we'll have to plan how we're going to go about doing our yard layout, because we will definitely need to do some landscaping work where that's concerned. Now, I want to try and avoid doing too much landscaping, but we also want to keep our equipment dry and in good working order, so we need to put sheds down and stuff like that. This is probably going to take a hot minute to do all this, so what I'll probably end up doing then is finishing all this off camera, and then the next time we're in, we should be making headway into windrowing and picking it up with a forage wagon. So I'm hoping that I've managed to get all this correct of what we're doing in this challenge, and I'm hoping I've set it up right. So I will actually leave it here, guys. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen so far in this first episode, then please leave a like, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're informed of all my uploads. And hopefully I'll see you very soon in the next one. So with that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.